What's up? This is Squad 24 for a Farming Simulator 17 video. Today we'll be paving a road here on Goldcrest Valley with a brand new paver, and we'll be using the custom Peterbilt to transport it over to the job site. At the site we do have the Bobcat T770 with a cultivator and a tractor there ready to remove the dirt, compact it, so we can lay down some asphalt with this brand new paver. So we'll be hopping in the custom Peterbilt, we'll get attached, and we'll be making our way over there. And I'm very excited for using a lot of pretty cool new mods today, and this paver is one very nice mod. So we got it attached here, so we'll be kind of hopping on the inside, and it's just down the road, which is pretty helpful for us. So we'll be pulling out here from our headquarters, and we'll be making our way over to the job site. And I would like to thank each and every one of you for your continued support on the daily content. I really do enjoy doing these daily farm sim videos. These are pretty cool, and I do also appreciate your video ideas. So you guys can see that the tracks on the paver are moving around, which is a little interesting. I have looked into that, but I cannot really find the problem. So it looks like traffic is clear, which is good. Always look both ways to prevent any accidents, and we'll actually be building a road here for the Goldcrest Mill, because they definitely do need a road, because when it does rain the dirt turns into mud, and it's very challenging for heavy grain trucks to kind of get in and out, and for the company to make money. So we are arriving here. You guys can see right after these train tracks there's a tractor here with the machine on the back to remove the grass, and then we have the T770 over there, which is pretty cool. So we're going to park up right about here. We won't even unload this just yet, just because I do not want to take it off until the very end when we really do need it. But overall, very epic video today, and this is actually a front cultivator, which is also a pretty cool new mod. So we'll kind of hop in the Massey Ferguson 7726. This is a very nice tractor. We'll kind of pull out here and we'll kind of make our way. So we'll kind of turn it on, and I think that we really only need 2 passes back and forth. But you guys can see that some sections are gravel while some sections are not. So I mean, that's pretty realistic. Sometimes gravel will kind of disappear after a while. This Massey Ferguson is doing an amazing job. You guys can see we are doing a very nice straight line along the area, which is pretty good for us. We do not want to remove too much of the grass, and I think we'll probably go into the gravel over here just a little bit, but we do not want to remove too much because we just need to get the main section of the road done for today. So we'll kind of raise it up. I do not want to kind of turn it off and have to wait for it to recycle and turn on. If you guys do have any cool video ideas, drop them down below in the comments. I'm very excited for all of the very cool content coming to you guys. I do enjoy doing road building, landscaping, lawn care, and even all of the pretty cool towing videos. So you guys can see we are kind of almost really not needing 2 passes. So I think we won't be doing a second pass, because I feel like that will not be too helpful for us. And then right after we do this pass, we'll kind of come back and get those sections over there. This Massey Ferguson tractor is very large, and I actually would like to use maybe like a front loader with this attachment, but this requires a lot of power, and the tractor definitely is a perfect choice, especially since local farmers let us rent them. And we will be doing a farming sim let's play series very soon, so stay tuned for that. And I think we'll probably only do this section because we do have to cultivate a lot of different things today. So if we do have time at the end, we'll kind of continue on the other sections. But I think that's probably good. We'll kind of back up, get this little area, and then we'll unload once we compact. So you guys can see that the attachment does go with the ground, which is also pretty helpful. It's almost like a floating machine, if you would so call, which is pretty helpful for us. But you guys can see that we got everything done, which is perfect. We'll be turning this off. We'll probably raise it up and just kind of park it over here on the grass, a little distance away, just in case for when we do need to cultivate and gravel. But like I was saying, guys, this is the first time we are using a front cultivator, which means we could drive forward and it will cultivate. Pretty cool. So I think we'll probably start over here. We'll be turning on our LED light bar, which is pretty cool. We'll get this in the correct position, and we'll switch over to it. It looks like it's already down, so then we'll kind of drive and take a look at that, guys. I mean, it's a pretty wide cultivator. A lot of dirt is kind of coming up and down, but overall very nicely done, and it's almost like a one pass and it does the entire area, and we're actually doing it pretty fast, so that means that we will be able to do the other areas also. But this T770 is an amazing skid steer. I really would like to thank Wood Metal Farming and all of the other modders that make pretty nice mods for Farming Sim. It does take a lot of time, just like the map we are building, which will be released also very soon. It's coming close to completion, so we'll kind of lower it down and we'll kind of get this section, but a lot of dirt is kind of coming up, and it's coming all over the Bobcat, which isn't the best, but the equipment is made to get worked, and definitely we'll have to look into washing it maybe at the end of today. Now that little section there is a little interesting. We really do need some dirt to kind of go over there and to do it, but we do not have any with us, so I do not want to kind of continue going over that area. I think we'll probably try one last time to go this way. I think that it will most likely work. Take a look at that, it did work, and that's pretty much it for the cultivator, just until we kind of start the next pass. But like I was saying, the main thing was to get the road done so that the companies and the farmers can sell a lot of grain. So we actually parked right in front of that sign, which is pretty cool. We'll be turning the hazard lights on, and I really do like this semi-truck. It's a very nicely done. I do like the blue and then the darker one. That's pretty cool. So we'll pull forward just to about there, but overall very nicely done, and I think we'll be using a lot more custom ones like that soon. So we'll be hopping in this, you guys can see it's awesome. We'll kind of extend this out once it does turn on, which is also pretty cool. You guys can see that extend out. We'll turn on our beacon lights, and we do not really need our lights on just at the moment, but that is a little challenging to kind of drive over there, and that camera is actually upside down, so we'll kind of extend this all the way out. There is some asphalt already in here, which is pretty good for us, so we'll kind of turn here and lower it down. So as you guys can see, that it is right now doing an amazing job with the asphalt. I mean, that looks very, very nice. So I think we'll most likely, I would say we'll kind of shrink this to only do 2 passes back and forth. I think that we'll be able to do a lot more and kind of do a really nice clean edge also if we do a good, nice, slow job. But you guys can see this is doing amazing asphalt. I mean, this is looking awesome so far. You guys can see that it does do a pretty good job. This does actually require the ground modification mod, which is pretty cool. I thought that you would have had to kind of unload the asphalt into it, but you do not. And you guys can see that this is actually coming out really, really well. So what I actually would like to do is, since we most likely will have time, is to do the section kind of over here so that we don't have to do this entire area, but just the areas where the trucks will be kind of coming in and out of, and prevent them from getting stuck in the mud, since we will have to respond to many towing jobs here. You guys can see though that this is a very fast and efficient machine for us. I mean, it's a pretty cool machine. I've worked for a pretty long time to get one of these in the game, and I was unable to, and this one got released publicly, so I thought we'll definitely give it a try. One awesome mod. So shoutouts go to the creators of all these mods used today. I think we'll back up. We'll kind of also, like I was saying, we will definitely go do that section. So I mean, this came out really, really well. So we'll back up and we'll kind of just do nicely along here. Awesome, so we did that. We'll be turning that off, and I think we will most likely be hopping back in the Massey Ferguson. We'll raise it up, and we'll be making our way back over there. Wow, this asphalt came out really, really good. I really do like it, how we get to complete a project in the same day and video. That's always something nice to do, and it's always nice to see the finished product also. So I think we'll kind of turn it on. We'll be lowering it down. I do like to turn it on before it kind of goes to the soil so that it gains momentum and does not have any trouble. But getting that paver and the cultivator through this little area will be pretty interesting because it's so tight. And it looks like the other side is gravel, but I think we'll probably do this side, and then maybe if they want us to, we'll be doing the other side. But we only got the contract for this section, and I mean, this section is actually pretty fast and very easy to do. we'll be driving forward and we'll kind of continue. But you guys can see this does one amazing job at kind of removing all of it, which is good. And I think we'll probably kind of complete this pass, and then yeah, that's going to be it for this. So we'll kind of raise it up and we'll just kind of drive through this section area. But you guys can see that this is the Goldcrest Mill, very nicely done. I do like it a lot, pretty cool details to it. And this road, this section will have to be done, so it could definitely be in a part 2. So we are back over here, we'll be hopping in the T770. I really do like the tracked one, it's a very nicely done one, and I think that we might have to kind of fold this inside, or else we might not be able to kind of use this through that mini section. But like I was saying earlier, if you do have any cool video ideas, drop them down below in the comments. We'll be doing many more videos. I do post daily farm sim videos. It's a lot of fun, and I do appreciate all of the support. So we kind of got this tilted in the correct direction also. So this should be pretty fast. This Bobcat does amazing work. Very efficient skid steer, which is always good because I like being efficient. We'll turn around here. The 360 turning is awesome, and we'll kind of get this section. Awesome, so we got that section. I'm not exactly sure how we are going to get this, so I think we'll kind of just drive in just like this at like an angle, get this section, and then do the other side from the, yeah, we could do that. Awesome, so we got that. We'll be raising it up and we'll kind of go to the other side, and we'll have to do the exact same way, kind of turn in as we go, which should get the majority of it. Yeah, so take a look at that. We got that section, which was perfect, and we'll kind of continue and take a look at that, guys. We compacted the entire area, which was perfect. I think we'll probably kind of keep that parked right over there, and we'll kind of run back over to the paver. If you guys would like me to do a hauling video or any type of challenge videos here in Farm Sim where we do something cool with different pickup trucks or even different types of equipment, towing challenges, let me know down below in the comments. We'll be raising this up and we'll be making our way over there. I really do like this paver, very nicely done, and it overall works really well. So we are actually pretty well cruising, if you would so call, just because of how fast we are coming over here. We'll kind of lower it down and we'll kind of get started. I want to make it as kind of wide as possible, but not the entire area. We'll have to turn it on and get started. So I really want to see if we could fit underneath it. It looks like our clearance is not going to work. So what we will actually do is kind of turn around and do section by section, just like we did the other one. We'll back up. Actually, look at that clearance, guys. I mean, that is pretty interesting. Almost thought we weren't going to make it, but we kind of got this section. We'll actually make it just a little bit wider, and that looks to be good. And wow, that's going to come out really well. Make it smaller and then larger again, and I think we'll probably just do it as large as we can for this section over here. You guys can see though that the turning on this was very well, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video where we got to use the brand new paver and we got to do a pretty nice paving job using the Bobcat and the Massey Ferguson. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.